On the next long side again, shoulder in. Think about half halts before you start. Ride him up into the bridle so he doesn't dive down on you in the beginning. Forward. A little more forward. Forward. Okay, let's do a diagonal change in medium trot, please. Think about riding him up into the bridle. Better bending. Forward and up. Good. Think about half halts as you bring him down. Ride him forward into the bridle when you bring him down. Yeah, pretty good. Left bending, and on this side, shoulder into the left. He's coming up now off his forehand a little more. A little bit more cadence. Oops. Keep your outside leg. Keep him going. And on the next long side, just slow him down and collect the trot a little bit more. Push him up into the bridle straight. Take him straight on the long side. Ride him forward and slow down. Forward a little more. Forward. Ride him forward more. A little more than that. And then again, bring him back and do it again. Yep. Try not to drop the contact quite so much. Keep the connection a little bit more. And the circle will stay there. He'll stay more off his forehand. Deb, don't let the contact go. Bring him back. Hang on to the contact a little bit more. I use the word hang. Don't let go. Ride him forward. That's the girl. Better. Yep. And push him out rather than let him out, this guy. Once more, I ask him to carry a little bit more load behind on the next long side. Let's get him up into the bridle. Try to improve the engagement a little bit more. Yep, don't drop the contact. Thank you. Forward, super, good girl. And again, a little more with your legs. Ask a little more, and now bring him back, and then ask with your legs more. Push him forward. Good. Better. Don't drop the contact, good girl. Good. Keep him up, half halts. Forward. And then bring him back again. A little more with your legs. A little love tap with the whip. Another tap with the whip. Okay, across the next diagonal, ride him up into the bridle here on the short side. Just a few steps of extended trot across the diagonal, and then bring him back. And when you bring him back, really concentrate that you're going to push him up into the bridle when you bring him back. Really make him come back by pushing him up. And bring him back. Ride him forward, more forward, a love tap with the whip. Don't drop the contact. Don't drop it. You be elastic, but don't let it go. Next long side, the same thing, but slow him down even more and ask him to carry a little bit more behind. Several steps quite slow. Yep, love tap with the whip. Forward more, a little more active, a little more active. And again, that's all right, that's okay, doesn't matter, ignore it. Just let him go. Go down the center line, please, and do it off the center line. I know it's a lot to ask being out in the middle like that. Ride forward, good girl. Yep, better, super. Good girl, yep, good girl. Don't drop the contact, Deb. Steady it. Yep, steady it. Ride forward. Ride forward. That's plenty, that's plenty. That's about as much as you can handle right now. Ride forward again. Careful of the corner now. Don't let him drop on his nose. Keep that leg. Keep it forward. Good girl. Yep. And again, bring him back and ride him forward. Forward. Good. A couple steps of extended trot. And go forward. Yep. And then when you bring him back, push him up into the bridle. Okay. Turn down the center line in a 2-track to the left, please. Left bending. You don't have to start it right away whenever you're ready, because it was short notice. Not quite so much bend. Not quite so much inside rein. Forehand slightly to the left. Yep, forward a little bit more active, forehand to the left. He led just a little bit with the haunches. Again, center line, 2-track to the left. Not too much bending this time to the left. Just be careful. He wants to come a little bit too much. Ride him a little bit more forward. Keep your left leg. Speed him up a little bit. Well, I used the wrong word. Riding more forward. That's that Maine dialect. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Good, Debbie. Now, once more, turn on the center line, and we'll do that counter change of hands, Debbie, that we have in the intermediate one. Forward riding. Forward. Good. Very good, Debbie. Excellent. Forehand. Keep your left leg. Forehand left. Forehand left. Forward. Forehand. Yep. Good. Good. Okay. Take a break to walk. Forward. Okay. You can see the horse change just by the simple application of riding him a little bit more forward as we slow down and asking the trot to become, rather than in semi-collected, but really collected, which we're asking for in the higher levels, and a greater carrying capacity behind. We have any questions about this while she takes a break?
And I think you could see on the horse that as soon as the rider maintained a little bit more of a steady contact on the rein, the horse was a much more connected horse, really from behind to the front. Because I think sometimes the rider have a little bit of a misunderstanding, per se, the proof that the horses are light in throwing the reins away. Well, yes, lighten the rein may be a little the show that you are appreciative of the efforts, but remember not to totally drop the reins, because you could see that in a moment the rider gave the rein away too much. The horse fell down and went behind it rather than really staying up. But in a moment she held the rein a little bit and made a touch more of an effort to keep the contact between her hand and leg and seat. The horse stayed in a much better self-carriage, literally also by itself, but the rider didn't throw the rein away totally.